What's going on, guys? So I got asked about upgrades for a handgun, and specifically what upgrades I recommend for a defensive handgun. Before we can talk about that, we have to address one thing, and that is if you have horrible shooting fundamentals, no amount of upgrades are going to fix your problems, right? No amount of black multicam is going to fix your grip issues. So you'd be better off spending that money training with a reputable instructor who can give you proper repetitions of good technique. That's going to be way better for you than spending a bunch of money to make your gun look cool for Instagram. But nobody likes to hear the truth. So that being said, there are some upgrades that I do to my guns, specifically that are functional. I don't go in for the aesthetic upgrades, so slide cuts and multicam don't do anything for me, so I don't care about them. But I live in Texas, it's hot, so I like to stipple my guns. Stippling is going to make me maintain a better grip when my hands are sweaty or bloody, and just a good purchase on the frame of the gun. Next upgrade I'm going to do, I'm going to cut it for an RMR. RMRs are the way of the future. NBRSs are the way of the future specifically, but they allow us to stay threat focused, single focal plane shooting versus reconciling rear sight, front sight, bad guy, back to the front sight. All I have to do is stare at the bad guy, put the dot on the threat, and press the trigger. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put a weapon light on it. Weapon lights allow me to solve problems in more environments than I could with the naked eye. So it's scotopic or low light environments where I don't have enough data. Weapon light's going to solve that problem. Some people think that having a light on your gun is unnecessary. My personal philosophy is I don't know the scenario in which I might have to defend myself or my family. And because I can't predict the future, I want to be ready for as many different environments as I can. I don't just leave the house during the daytime. There's other environments that you can think about that you would need more light, and that is regardless of what time of day it is. So you think about movie theaters, garage, any environment where more information is going to be helpful. A weapon light's going to be an advantage. It allows me to remove somebody's visual horizon if I have to, and it's just like I said, it doesn't hurt, it only helps. So the last thing is you might have seen I put a compensator on some guns I don't. A compensator is only going to help improve your ability to mitigate recoil, but it doesn't replace good technique. So good technique always trumps technology or equipment. So if you have shitty technique, putting a comp on your gun isn't going to help. But if you have good technique, putting a comp on your gun is just going to make it better. So it's one thing I like to do to mine. It allows me to shoot hotter ammunition because it redirects those gases up, keeps the muzzle flat. And it also prevents the gun from going out of battery if I have to press into something. So there's that. Anyways, if you have any questions, hit me up offline. I'm always happy to answer questions. Yeah, so as always, stay safe, and I'll see you on the range.